Get the latest movie reviews, Hollywood news, and inside views. It's time for Behind the Screens with Lights, Camera, Jackson on 107.7 GNA.
All right. How you doing today, Jackson?
I'm great. I'm uber excited to get into these movies today.
Now, Jackson, have you experienced Uber? Probably in other cities, right?
I have seen it. I have not done it personally, but I've seen it in New York City. I guess I'd like to try it someday just to see what all the hype is about.
Well, I tried it yesterday, and I got to tell you, I was pleasantly surprised, and our Uber driver, I think, made the experience a little bit better. Her name is Pam, but we're going to get into that a little later. Let's talk about the movies that are opening up this holiday weekend for most people, and some stuff coming to the drive-in that maybe families would be interested in.
Yeah, families would definitely be interested in Despicable Me 3. Gru and the Minions are back. This is going to be a monster at the box office over 4th of July weekend. I just wish the movie was a little bit better.
Aw, man. Disappointed.
I know. Just like Cars, this franchise is running out of steam. You've got a couple new characters, the evil Balthazar Brat, who's now Gru's new nemesis, and Gru's twin brother, Drew. The situations that surround these characters are better than the characters themselves. This movie's only 90 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's short. It feels it. I wish it was funnier with everything else except the Minions. The Minions are terrific here.
They're
Some
always good, right,
memorable
Jackson?
moments, which I was very pleased with. Otherwise, kind of underwhelmed by the rest.
You know, they're always good. The Minions really carry the movies anyway. I mean, you do have good character. I can't believe we're talking about a cartoon, but in this depth. But they do have good character development, the other characters. But those Minions, they steal the show every single time.
So funny.
Yes, right out of the gate, right to the end. And Despicable Me 3 is in an all-time record number of movie theaters this weekend, 4,529 theaters, which broke the record for one of the Twilight movies about 7 years ago. So this should make a ton of money this weekend.
Well, and what is it up against? Is there really anything else worth seeing this weekend?
Boy, The House, Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, they play a husband and wife who secretly resort to gambling in order to pay for their daughter's college education. This movie could go either way, and Warner Brothers is already betting on this film only making $12 million this weekend.
That's too bad. Powerhouse comedy team, too.
Correct. So clearly the studio doesn't even have confidence in it that it'll do well. They don't have confidence in it at all. The other movie is called Baby Driver. This has been out since Tuesday night. This is from Edgar Wright. He directed Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's a car chase action movie. It's got Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, John Hamm. I think it's a little dry at times and not very suspenseful, but this is all about the music and the soundtrack. If you like music during an action scene, then you're going to love Baby Driver.
Okay, and now this is, Jess found out Jumanji is coming back, and finally the trailer has been released.
Yes, so Jess, you grew up and you loved the original with Robin Williams that came out in 95?
Yes, that's one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid.
Okay, so now they've got Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. It's got Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. I don't know if their comedy styles are really going to clash here. That's my biggest concern going in. But the trailer does feature some wild action and some potential. This comes out for Christmas. It's going to go up against Pitch Perfect 3 around Christmas time and the Hugh Jackman movie Greatest Showman. So it's going to be a big, big Christmas at the box office.
And what Jess was telling me, too, is Jumanji's a classic. And with Robin Williams as the star of that movie, if they were going to do a remake, I think, Jess, you said this is the only way they could probably do it to get the people who love Jumanji to try it again.
Right, because this was before the trailer came out, we didn't really know what the story was going to be. So as someone who loves the original, don't touch one of my favorite movies.
Right.
Don't mess around.
There's nothing worse.
It's a classic. And they've made it from a game board from the first one to a video game now. And I think it's just, based looking at the trailer, it's just different enough that I will probably give it a chance.
So Christmas that comes out, Jackson?
It does come out Christmas, and there have been some stories online that have teased that Robin Williams' character will be referenced at various points throughout the film.
Interesting. They need to do that, too.
Yeah, I think they
need
too.
to pay him homage. All right, Jackson, great. How do people get in touch with you if they want to see your reviews?
All the reviews, lights-camera-jackson.com and Twitter at LCJ Reviews. Up at midnight tonight on the website, my list of the 10 best movies of the first half of 2017. Oh. It's been a strong first 6 months of the year so far.
Wow, I can't believe it's July tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is right. Well, thanks for making us aware of that as well, Jackson. It's 7:17. Thanks a lot, Jackson. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks. Have a great holiday.
You too.